Welcome back to my channel, and yes, it's me, Cory. Thank you for dropping by. If you're new here, welcome or welcome back to all my lovely subscribers. Today's video is gonna be a break from the fountain pens um, stories. So today is just a quick chit chat of my mid-year planner and journal check-in. So I'm supposed to do this last July, June, but anyway, better late than never. Is the light enough, or let me just add the light? I think, yeah, there's a glare, but I think it's better. Anyway, I'm gonna do a quick check-in and update, and maybe a little thoughts for 2025 planners. And yes, so let's begin with my daily everyday carry and my finances. And this is the journal, so let's just leave it in the last part, and my work notebook. So first, I'm happy to say that this is not a fail. I've been constantly writing on this for 4 years now. This is the Hobonichi A6 5-year techo, and also this cover is from Hobonichi. If you are already familiar, yes, it held up pretty well, aside from all this, it can happen. It claims it's a leather, so yeah, it's the quality is superb. I just added my own pen holder here because what Hobonichi gave is really tight. And as you all know, I'm also using this for my pens. I rotate it every month, whatever I used, so pending August. So I put a login of my pens here. So this is one. This is going to continue until next year. Obviously, there's 2025 here. And yeah, I'm happy that I can use this like religiously, And also, if you would ask, there's 2 pages here. This is the left side, wherein you have to write it every year. And on the right side, I just put highlights of my gratitude, like something about this day. So it relates. However, these are just bullets of what I'm thankful for that day. So yes, this is also my guide if I have to journal, back journal later, so I can refer to this one. So whenever I travel and I don't need to bring these bulky ones, I will refer my days and highlights here. So that's one, and it will continue for next year. And yay, good job on that. And next are my 2 traveler's notebook. This is my planner, and this is my everyday carry, my finances. So let's start with my planner. This is the olive green regular sized traveler's notebook, and there is this inserts here. The monthly, I'm using it for my kids, my personal stuff that I won't be putting on my my work schedule. So these are all personal home stuff, and no finances as well, because it's on my finance planner. So these are all about holidays, schools, anything important for schools and stuff. For the weekly, I already set up my cover for my July, December, and I'm trying to put up with my schedule, since June, July was a bit tight. So I started on July 15, yeah, and then up to this week. So starting August, I'm gonna try my best to be on top of this. So hopefully the plan with me will happen, but I really I'm really hesitant to share. These are all my personal stuff, my kids stuff, so might be like just before the pen spreads. So yeah, so this is still going on for this year and until this year, and I'm gonna talk about my plans for next year after I've discussed everything. So this one is a fail to me. I stopped using this passport size olive green, the daughter, this is the mother, because this is, as I've said, my finance. And initially I started it, I'm scribbling my expenses for the day and my grocery shopping, what to buy, and my juice and whatnot, but eventually it stopped. Even though there are days like I try to save it, writing expenses, calorie intakes, yeah, expenses and all. I'm doing my best and even trying to use this for, because I have even tried doing a morning writing here from my scriptures, but it's too small, so again I didn't continue. So I did my best to, you know, save on what to do on this planner. So initially this is my finance planner, but I have discovered I'm onto my online, I made a G sheet, Google sheet, and so I didn't use this much. So I'm gonna ditch this off this one next year, and I'm gonna continue using my digital expense tracker. But see, even the list section, it's all empty. So I don't like to sorry, I don't like to continue using or buying inserts. That for this, I'm not gonna waste any more money. So to summarize, traveler's notebook for me next year will be mainly for my, you know, untimed journals, like reading journal or sketch art, anything that is not planner, I must say. Journal, I cannot journal the events or the highlights, even the list. I've prepared a lot here. These are my list, my bucket list, my makeups, to-dos, cleaning guide, what I will do every day. Like it's just not happening to me. So for me, this system is not working, and I would not waste my traveler's notebook collection, but I will use them for another purpose, a different purpose. So next year I'm gonna combine all this in one, and I'm going back to rings, hopefully. I'm just speaking, we are still, I'm in August now, but that is my plan, and I'm still looking for what ring binder I would buy. I do have the Filofax, the Kate Spade, but those are my already on my archive, and I'm looking to buy a new one for next year. Please do drop in the comment section if you are using a ring. I'm leaning towards that for my planner, my everyday carry and my planner in one. I'd say maybe a personal size rings or a Pocket Plus. So I'm leaning towards more term, or VDS is still out of my budget. But let's see. And also the LV agenda, that's on my Grail planners ever since a decade ago. So I'm saving up for that. But if you have any suggestions for inserts as well, I'm hoping if you can help me what to use for my 2025. But yes, traveler's notebook will be just mainly for my hobby journals, you know, maybe my exercise, health. Nothing really like, I want to use rings for the purpose wherein the inserts, like any scribbles, notes, anything, I would just ditch them after. I will not archive, or maybe I'll archive, but it's something that I don't want to look back, you know, those notes. So, or there are also parts wherein I make list, in the section wherein it needs to keep repeating every year. So I have to have that, and if I do it on my Travelers Company, and I've dated it like 2024 every year. So it doesn't make sense to me that I would keep rewriting them. I mean, I have no time for that. So if I'm on a ring binder and it stays there like in the first section maybe for my list. I do use ring way back 2020, 2015, so I missed using it. So moving on, this is my work planner, and I've been using it like more spaced out now, and I realized from A6 I jumped onto A5, and then now when I'm in A5 my workload is somewhat lessen, or let's just say that I already know the flow of the job or the work. So sometimes I do this sectioning here, but see, the monthly is not really used up, so it's another waste. That is why I'm thinking for next year, all these notes I don't need to look back, and archive them. So for next year I'm gonna put them all in one ring, wherein it will just sit on my desk, and if I go, I'm just going as well, taking it. So I don't need to bring three books with me. And I know I should have realized that before, but because us being us stationery lovers, we always want to try other planners. So that's how we learn. And for next year I'm gonna be trying to be, I can't say frugal buyer because I also want the branded ones. When you say you are frugal buying, you are looking at the non-branded ones, the normal, maybe the what is that, notebooks you can get anywhere in the bookstore. So I'm not liking the papers of those or the quality, so I would still look for a good quality mid-range price. So but for work I'm not gonna use this size anymore. I was thinking of maybe doing my daily journaling, and this one I'm looking at Ina Christina's layout, but she writes really tiny, and I can already feel that this space, especially on weekends, will not fit for me, and when adding photos with my kids' activities. So this is also a no for next year. Okay, so let's move on to my daily Hobonichi Cousin Han. Now, this one, I'm still in the verge. I'm really torn whether to get a cousin next year, because I love cousin, don't get me wrong, but as I go like this mid-year, it's great. I'm really doing well with my trackers and all, but like I said, monthly I want to plan only in one page. So this, for me, I use this app for my weight tracking, my food intakes, and as you can see, it's really chaotic there, and sometimes it doesn't fit. I want to write every calorie I put in my mouth, and it doesn't doesn't fit right. I know this is not very aesthetically pleasing to you guys. It's not even Instagrammable, but it's for my record. So usually people use Cousin for their planning here, and for the weekly like this, they use this for daily what do you call that, daily time tracking. Now that doesn't work for me, because I do put something here, but it never happens, and to me there is no point like putting like every Thursday I do laundry, every Saturday I put the kids to extracurricular. It's something that is repetitive, I don't like. And like this, for example, I use these stickers to repeat, and then it's turning my planner into a bulky ones, because it's just there. Now I've decided like to write my morning pages here, what I feel in the morning, because at night time I'm writing on the daily ones to summarize my day. But yeah, this is what I've done for my vertical weekly, which I don't know next year if it is still applicable. I mean, I can do a morning pages on a separate notebook, because I'm really like tight. The space here is really tight for me whenever I write. It doesn't even have the morning scriptures yet, like, you know, like something from the Bible that I took off. So I'm looking at having a separate morning notebook, not an expensive one, just to write something there. So yeah, this is my daily, which is happening. I only love Cousin for the daily, you know. So this is why I'm really looking to what kind of A5 size that is just a daily. I know, talk about Sterling inks, or there's one new brand from Germany that I can use. I love the A5 planner, I mean the size, but I really am looking at what planner that only has the dailies, you know, this kind of setup, but just the dailies. I don't need the monthly, I don't need the weekly, because like I said, it would be in the separate ring binder, hopefully next year. So 2 honorable mentions, I will say, that is part of my system initially last January, is this life plan journey for my social media notes and my daily inbox. So these both, I'm sorry to say, is a fail, because this one, I'm doing my notebook, I mean my YouTube scripts and my planning. Again, I shifted to digital, so I did not continue. Sometimes I write here like this, but one of the main factor why this failed is it doesn't lay flat. So I really hate notebooks like that. What you know, it's just very cheap, this very like $3 notebook, but I still write some notes here. So to me, this is a fail, and I might not continue it for July, December. I just don't want to waste my time just because I need to do this, because this is part of my lineup. No, I'm gonna ditch this up. And also this one, this is the sequence, which is a good notebook. I'm thinking of trying out my morning pages here. This is better than my weekly space here, weekly vertical, so I can write my morning pages here. I still will have a small notebook next year, but it's not gonna be my inbox notebook. I already purchased one Muji here for next year. I don't know, I really liked it, but I'm still thinking of what to use this for. Yeah, so this is gonna be maybe my morning pages. This is a 1 day per page notebook from Muji, and my friend went to Malaysia and there's the Muji there that has this, so I asked her to buy this for me, and I'm guessing this will be my morning pages because it's just cheap and I can stick this around with my Bible. So I will continue my morning reads here, but for the inbox setup, it's gonna be one in my ring. So this is a fail, but I will continue July, December, maybe here for my morning scriptures, just to get into the routine, not leave it out. So yeah, guys, that's it for me for my mid-year checkup on my planners and journals. It's not like there is a need for a checkup, or you know, check-in, sorry, but it's just for me a reflection that I have to what to do next year. And yeah, it's not gonna be traveler's notebook anymore for my planner. And do leave a comment below if you also feel the same, and what are your plans for 2025, especially the ring planner that I'm looking forward to. So next year I'm down to 2 books, except for this and my morning. So these 2 are constant. So for my planner and journal, it's just gonna be 2 books, including my work. So for work, I already know how to adjust, and you know, notes and all I can do in a writing pad. This is just too much for me now. You know, as you age, you don't want to carry a lot. Your tote is going to be smaller. So I know some of my subscribers and viewers here can relate. So that's it, guys. I'm looking forward to your comments, whatever your plan is for 2025. I know Hobonichi is gonna launch soon their planners for next year, so that is just a tentative. Whatever A5 I will get, it can be a Hobonichi still. or take a note, but I don't know yet. For my journal, I'm still, you know, floating, but for the planner, I already fixed that I'm looking for a ring binder. But the inserts, I'll have to maybe ship from US, or I don't know, there's no good inserts here. Yeah, so I have to do it in advance, I guess. Please do drop by any suggestions in the comment section, and I would really appreciate it. That's it for now, guys. Thank you so much for dropping by, and again, please like and subscribe my videos. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.